Assalamu alaikum, everyone. I hope you're doing well. Today we'll be solving Codeforces round 1058 Div 2. So let's start with problem A. So in problem A, we're given an array of size n, and we are to partition it. Like let's say we are given some elements, so we will be creating let's say k different arrays from it, such that every element in the initial array should exist in exactly one of these arrays. And for this partition to be valid, the mix of each array we are dividing should be equal. So for example, if we have this array, or let's say about the example. So let's say if we have 1, 2, 3, 3, there's a partition here which is 1, 3, and another partition and another array 2 and 3. So every element occurred exactly once. 2 exists here, 3 exists here, 3 exists here. So this is partition. This is not yet, we didn't say this is valid or not valid. This is just a partition. So how to make sure that this partition is valid or no? The mix over all of these arrays should be the same. So for example, the mix here is mix, by the way, is definition here. It's just the minimum element that doesn't exist. So for example, here it's 0 and here it's 0. Are they equal? Yes. So this is the valid partition. Okay. What's the score of a valid partition? A score of a valid partition is the mix of any of them. Okay. So in the question, we are asked to output the minimum score. So consider we have many valid partitions. Each of them has a score. Our goal is to find the minimum score. Okay, so that's the problem. So in this type of problems, we can start by thinking, let's say, let's try to let our goal be, let the score be 0. Okay, so can anything let us not be able to do something like that? Yes. Let's say, for example, we are given this array, like the one they gave us here. Is it okay if we did that? Yes, we can let the score be 0. But let's imagine another partition where there is a 0, another array, sorry, where there is a 0. So if there exists 1, 0, are we able to let the minimum score be 0? It's impossible. Why? Because this 0 will exist in one of the arrays. Like we can let it be 0, 1, 2, and then 3, 3, or any other partition. This 0 must exist in any of them. And if it exists in any of them, what will happen in this case? The mix will be higher than 1 for this array that will exist at. And because of this, if we have at least 1, 0, we will not be able to let the mix be, or the score be 0. So let's find another thing. What about 1? It's the same thing. But first thing, to let 1 exist, we should have 0 in all of the arrays. So 0 in the first array, let's say, and any other things. And another array, we will have 0 on other things. Another array, we will have 0 on other things. Why I said 0 on other things? Because 0 must exist in all of them. Because mix should be the same in all of them. So everyone should have 0. And now we are thinking about let it be 1. So we will be in the same problem, which is 1. If we have at least 1, then we can't let the score be 1, because 1 will exist in any of them. So one of them will have 0 and 1. So to let it be valid, this 1 should exist in all of the arrays. Okay. So if 1 exists in all of the arrays and 0 exists in all of the arrays, so we will end up wanting the minimum score to be 2, and we will be in the same case all time. So did you notice anything? It doesn't matter if we literally partition the array into many arrays. Why? Because we will be putting 0 in all of them, 1 in all of them, 2 in all of them. So why not just leaving it as it is, the initial array? even it will have many zeros, many ones. It's just the same. So what we just learned is observation. You don't have to partition the array. It will be the same results. Okay. So now we said, okay, the partition, it's okay to make it only one array. Okay, that's good. But then, how will we find its score? Okay, it's just something normal. If we said the initial array is the array after partition, okay, it's mix is of course equal. It's just one, so its mix equal to its mix. Yeah. So now we want to find its score. It's a score. It's just the mix. So simply the question is asking us, given an array, find its mix. Okay. Here is the code for this question. This code is just calculating a mix. If anyone is not familiar about mix, this code is just very standard. Like it's not something that we invented it. It's just I get the counts of every element. Then I were going through all of the elements. Why I said 107? Because 100 was the bound, so I just let it 107 to be safe. And by the way, it's not required. Just let it be something. You can even make it like a while loop and keep going on. And if the element has occurrence of 0, then you can stop and say this is the mix. Okay? So this is the solution for problem A. If anyone didn't understand it, please comment below.